the home of the do-it-yourself trucker. When everything goes wrong, you gotta Redneckanize.
All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back. Hey, this is Ed with Redneckanize Radio. Hope everybody's having a great night tonight. You can call in 516-387-1733. And don't forget to check out our website, redneckanize.com. And we appreciate everybody calling in tonight and everything. So, hey, Greg, I wanted to tell you, I went to the beach this weekend, and I tell you what, you know what I saw a lot of? I saw a lot of Trump 2024 flags flying on golf carts and pickup trucks all down the beach. Man alive, I'll tell you what, that was something else. And, I told my friend, I said, a lot of people think they're going to be able to turn Texas blue. I tell you what, you come down to this beach, and I don't think that's possible at all compared to what I see here at the beach. Because there ain't no Biden flags, and there ain't no other flags. There's Trump 2024 flags, and then of course you got Trump 2020 flags, and you got just Trump flags, and you got just anything you want out there. And then of course you still got all the Texas flags and the come and take it flags and the don't tread on me flags and all that stuff like that. And that right there just spells it out for it that, I don't think the Democrats stand a chance in Texas.
Nah, they're trying to make everybody believe that, but that ain't never going to happen. I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see it.
Yep. And what I found out last week, I think I found it out. Me and Greg talked about it a little bit on our own, but I guess they're having another 10-4 DC rally down on October 4th. If anybody's interested in trying to get in contact with that, you can get on Facebook there. I think they got it. I think it's 10-4.com too. I'm not real sure, but it's a 10-4. Kind of like how we say 10-4. And they did it last year, which was great because of COVID and all that. But now, what me and Greg were talking about is, since the January 6th thing and all the Democrats freaking out about people going downtown, I don't even think they're going to let them down there. That's what I think. I don't know. What do you think, Greg?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I want to be a part of anything doing anything around that Capitol right now because they're just looking for a reason to, that's just asking for problems. I mean, that down there is real unstable down there.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you, I agree with that. They just, it's been
you
really.
Be down there minding your own business, and next thing you know, you'd be in jail.
Yeah, well, not only that, we had the problem January 6th, and nobody liked it and all that stuff like that. Well, then what they did was they increased security, and they put up that big fence around the Capitol for inauguration, and of course nothing happened because nobody showed up, to do anything like that. So what? Like you're saying, they're actually just holding their hands up, saying, "Come on, come up here," because as soon as somebody from either Republican, right-leaning, whatever, as soon as they show up with any kind of flag or signs or whatever, they'll be shown in a bad light. Let's just say that. Regardless if you show up being peaceful or not, they're not going to show the peaceful part. They're going to show the bad part. Just how they always talked about the riots all year long, and they were mostly peaceful when we can see the dumpsters on fire, but they didn't show that on the news. So the kind of stuff like that is what they're going to be doing. And I think me and Greg and Robbie both all agree that that's kind of how it's going to be. And I hope they have a great time. We told them we'd try to help them out the best we can, but last year we knew about it too late, and then this year we just planned on doing our own thing. So we're all busy, so can't be heading that way at that time. But we hope hey, is anybody out there want to check it out? Go by all means. But like you said, just understand the climate that they're waiting. They're out there with handcuffs waiting to put them on somebody.
That's what I'm thinking, man. They're looking, they're looking for just anybody and everybody to pin something on.
Yeah, exactly right.
And we all know from a lot of past experience that truck drivers cannot stick together on anything. So if one of them goes down there and a half a dozen of them get in trouble down there, and they're going to think, oh yeah, we got the rest of the drivers got our backs on. They'll turn around and go the other way, and you're going to be standing there holding the bag.
Right. I totally agree. Yep. But yeah. So now I would say though, if any of you drivers are out there and you're looking at going sightseeing or stuff like that, Washington D.C. is not the only place to see great monuments or great memorials. I was like I said a couple of weeks ago on the podcast here on the radio show that for Memorial Day I was at home visiting family, and I live in Harker Heights, Texas, which is just outside of Killeen, Texas, and Killeen, Texas is near Fort Hood where they had the shooting, and of course they've got a memorial there now. And it was really cool to go see that and see, read about, learn about the victims and all that stuff. So you can get out there all over the country. There's monuments and different stuff all over the place. I spent one whole weekend in Indianapolis. They've got a World War I monument, a World War II monument. They list the names of like the citizens of Indiana that were either in the military at that time or had died during the war of World War II or whatever it was. Pretty much each state, especially state capitals, have their own memorials for the state people there. I know about Austin. If you go to Austin, you go to the Austin. It's the cemetery. It's kind of like the National Cemetery, but for Austin. It's for Texas military. It's for the Texas Memorial, and Chris Kyle is buried there, and he's got a great headstone, and it's a good memorial to Chris Kyle there. And of course, if you go out in, I think it's Stephenville, is where they've got a statue of Chris Kyle. So it's really cool stuff out there, and so you can get out and you can see other stuff. You don't have to go to Washington D.C. to see monuments to great, heroes of the United States, and great things happen in this country. There's even great stuff with everything else. If you go, I just like I said, I know about Texas. If you go to Seguin, Texas, Seguin was named after Juan Seguin, who was the commander of the Mexican regulars for the Texas Republic, and he was one of the who I can't remember if he fought in at the Alamo. So he was there. He knew Sam Houston and William Travis and all those guys, and he was a great military leader for the Republic of Texas, and they named him Seguin, Texas, after Juan Seguin, Captain Juan Seguin, for the Mexican regulars of the Texas Army. So that the Republic of Texas Army, I should say. So great stuff like that, and I'm sure Greg's probably been up around there. He knows there's a lot of great stuff in Pennsylvania, Ohio, a lot of cool stuff up there.
Yeah, there's monuments and there's stuff everywhere. I mean, there's some up here, but to see any of the real good stuff, it's out west and farther south and everything. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania and that, other than Gettysburg and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of neat stuff, but it's like it is anywhere else in the truck up here, Ed. If you want to see it, you're going to have to get in a car.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Because anything on the truck, as soon as you're in a truck, every road, anywhere near, a historical monument or a landmark or tourist attraction, you're not getting nowhere near it with a truck.
Yeah. Yep.
You know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wanted to go to Fenway Park to go to a baseball game, and I ended up I was just in a bobtail, didn't even have a trailer, so I ended up parking an hour away from the baseball stadium and then taking the train because I was told by people that had been there, don't take the truck down there, you'll never get it out, because and they were right. Those streets down by Fenway Park are so tight, and they got cars parked on either side of the road. It's pretty much just a one-way street because there's only one way to get a car because of all the parking, all the people parked on the side of the road. So I benefited by just taking the train and everything. But yeah, it depends on where you're at. I was in one of the cool places. I don't know if anybody, this has nothing to do with like American heroes other than fictional. But if you're in kind of like Central or South Illinois, I don't know, Robbie might know more about it than I will. I don't know. I've been by there. I don't know if you guys have, but it's Metropolis, Illinois, has a statue, a really big statue, all lit up of Superman. In Metropolis, Illinois, little town in Central Illinois.
I know I've been to there, but I don't recall ever seeing one. But maybe I'm just not paying attention.
Well, you got to get on. So it's downtown,
like a monument like that.
Yeah, it's downtown Metropolis, which is kind of like a town square, and it's not. You can get there by truck. You just got to. It's not on the highway. So I was like, I'd said, I think there was a truck stop near there that I pulled off of, and I saw a sign that said the Superman statue this way. So I went ahead and just turned and went that way, and it takes you to the little town square, which is pretty big. I mean, it's not, you can get a truck in there, and I, you make, it's one of those where you can make 2 lefts and a right, or 3 lefts and a right, and make a U-turn. So nice and easy. So I went down in there, saw it, and but I couldn't really stop and take pictures or anything like that. So I saw it, and it was all lit up. It was dark, but it was all lit up, really nice and everything. So that was just, it was really funny to just, you're in a little town called Metropolis, and they got a big statue. I mean, it's big. It was like 12 foot tall, sitting on a big pedestal or whatever of Superman. So, and it was painted, the blue suit with the red boots, just like the movie said. So yeah, it's good stuff out there. But
yeah, that's all we keep doing as truck drivers. We keep thinking one day they're going to make it. They're going to make a statue of one of us and put it out there in the middle of a square somewhere, huh?
Yeah, that's what we keep thinking.
I don't know why they wanted to do that with me.
What, that, Robbie?
Scary. That'd be kind of scary. Have a statue of me.
Of you?
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Well, don't they have one? I think I've seen a statue of.
I'm thinking it wouldn't have to be more than one. You remember that old cartoon, Ed, Adam Ant? It wouldn't have to be much bigger than that to be like Robbie.
Well, I thought there was a statue of Robbie already, because I'm out there on Interstate 10 and I keep seeing these signs that say "Exit now to see the Thing."
Wow! Damn! Even it gives you a shot tonight. You can't blame else on me.
Oh man, no, I don't know about you guys sometimes.
With friends like that, who needs enemies?
Exactly. You're just getting a small sample of it. I got to put up with it every time I turn around with him anymore.
Oh, man. Good deal. Good deal. Well, at least he's there to
Worst
help.
part was him knowing where I live.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least he shows up and helps you change out your brakes or anything, right? Right? Isn't that what he did? Tires? Change the tires? No?
No, he didn't. I was changing the starter and changing my oil, and it was cold out. The only thing he did was stood around the heater outside and stay warm and bitch about being cold.
Yeah, well, I mean, check his plates. He
I
has
didn't
Arizona
know that.
plates. So.
And then when we come over to the house that night, he walked in here to take a shower and everything, and was sitting over here telling Tip about how cold it was and how hard we worked over there to get it done. I'm thinking, really?
That's awesome.
Hey, that being said, that's what we talked about the other night about the truck shows. And I sent you that thing. Did you do any research on that?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much just checked on Google and tried to get more defined, but there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing that indicates to me that anything has been permanently canceled.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I heard of talking on XM about it, and that's all I'd heard. They said it was going to dissolve it. I thought is what I heard on Road Dogg, but I haven't heard any more about it. And I don't listen to Road Dogg that much because it just got to be a lot of nonsense as far as I'm concerned. So I quit it.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, no, I even like
one day, and that was it.
Yeah, I even got on Road Dogg website, I put on like Road Dogg talks about, truck shows canceled.
Yeah.
And there's nothing on there that has anything like that. So yeah, maybe it was just they brought it up in passing, thinking that it might be, or somebody talked about how they're thinking about it. Maybe, I don't know, but nobody's actually come out and said they officially did that. So
yeah,
so
they didn't want to say a whole lot, or bring
right,
open.
Right. But
what truck shows were they going to permanently cancel?
The Dallas show.
Yeah, that's what I heard say on Road Dogg. I thought I heard him say that they was going to dissolve the Dallas show altogether. But, permanent. Yeah. But I can't swear to it. But I just caught the tail end of it. I didn't know, and that's why I don't want to make false accusations over it. I thought that's what I heard him say that day.
Yeah. I was even, some truck drivers that I was talking to, they said that they'd be surprised if a lot of these big OEMs decide they want to come, since the pandemic and everything, a lot of them just kind of holding on to their cash, waiting to see what the new government's going to be doing. Because, with all these new rules coming into effect, and they got some crazy insights, with the transportation secretary. He's a crazy leftist, so you never know what they might change the rules and make it harder for these companies to do business. So they might be hanging on their cash to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think the truck shows is going to be even match this year if they have it. I don't think it's going to be what everybody thinks it's going to be.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to. They'll probably be fighting for business like everybody else.
Yeah, they're going to be. It's going to be I don't know. They may lighten up on us a little bit this year. They might be just business as usual, which you got to expect. Hope for the best, expect the worst.
Exactly.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's just how things go sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been a whole lot of. I haven't seen a whole lot of talk about truck shows this year. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we've
had a few here and there, but nothing spectacular to speak of that I know of.
Yeah, there hasn't been any big promotions. Really, it's just the small time people that are trying to get together on their own. There's a talk about the what is it, American Trucker Jubilee in Searcy, Arkansas, going on around Halloween in October, and and we still, you don't really have any big names contributing to that other than just the drivers, and which is great. It's awesome, but it's as it gets closer, you just gotta be careful and don't. I don't want anybody to go broke trying to put on a truck show. Watch
right.
Let's all get together and have a good time, but don't try to go all out, because these big names that throw all this stuff in, you just never know.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where it's all going. Everything seemed like it was starting to straighten up. And then. They figured they got to have some way to put everybody, get everybody back in check, because everybody was getting their freedom back a little bit, and now they start this mess again,
Exactly.
It's like, if you don't take the vaccine, then you can get out and business will be, life will be back to normal. And then somebody start taking it. Oh, no, now you got the other variant, so we still can't let you do that. Well, whatever.
Yep. Good stuff. But yeah, it looks like
I think I can tell. They can have mine too.
Yeah, exactly right. Yep. Well, that's it, man. We're just about out of time. We've been having a great show tonight, talking about some pretty cool things, and of course, we got the YouTube channel. We're going to put some stuff up there and everything, and try to get the word out to drivers through that. And we hope that our sponsors continue to support us, even though they've really tried to support us at the truck shows. Of course, there hasn't been any. So we've reached out to them and told them, hey, we're all doing this weekly radio show here, and we're putting it out on YouTube, and we really hope to continue to get your support and everything. And so far, so good. Everybody seems to be enjoying it and everything like that. And of course, one of the great sponsors is Trucker Tools, the Trucker Tools app. You can go download it at the App Store, and it's load tracking. You can book freight. You can search for truck stops, fuel stops, repair facilities, Walmarts, parking. They're even coordinated with where you can actually reserve parking on the app. So it's really cool stuff. And of course, they're a great supporter of Redneckanize. So when you contact them or have any problems or concerns with them, you just let them know you appreciate them supporting Redneckanize, because we appreciate that. And you can check them out, truckertools.com. Of course, download their app from your app stores and all that stuff like that. But hey, Greg, Robbie, man, hey. Thanks for calling in tonight, and great talking to you guys again. Always a pleasure.
Okay. As usual.
Yep. But y'all be careful out there this week, and try not to.
You guys.
Yeah. Try to stay out of trouble though. Don't piss each other off too much.
We're all good.
There you go.
Now you're spoiling all the fun.
Yeah. It's no fun, right?
I think I pretty much got him in check sometimes.
That's
I
funny.
don't know about that.
All right.
Good stuff.
Y'all have fun. Take care. Be careful this week, and we'll talk at you next week there. Everybody out there, stay safe.
Oh, yeah.
Good deal. All right, bud. Y'all have a good night, and stay safe this week.
All right. Yeah, I do now.
All right, now. Awesome. Well, we appreciate everybody calling in tonight. Remember, that's live every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call in at 516-387-1733. And to be part of the conversation, just hit 1. It's always great conversation about life on the road and trucking news and just trucking in general. Anything you want to talk about, we'll gladly try to fit you in. And like I said, don't forget to check out some of our great sponsors. You can get those links at our website, redneckanize.com. And don't forget to go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate everybody doing that. Give some comments, share the videos, like them. We appreciate people just supporting the hell out of us. We really appreciate it. Can't be thrilled enough about everything going on. We hope to be back in the truck shows as soon as they kick off. We're always at Matt's every year in the Papa John's parking lot. And we always got great things going on out there in the parking lot, and just, hanging out and doing great things. So to keep at it, we'll just keep on trucking. So this is Redneckanize Radio, and we'll see you guys next week.
Louisiana Saturday night. Yeah, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night.